Welcome to the 5th episode of the new Frog Song series, Meet Us at the Market. This series of short videos will keep you all up to date with the changes in our crops and products at the farm. Tune in to each episode so you know the most abundant crops to expect at this week's markets. We're grateful to have our videographer Harley here to tag along with me this morning as we see the farm this first week of February 2020. Since our last episode, we've returned to more of a normal winter weather pattern at the farm. We've had a few frosty mornings and a lot of cool nights. We use this overcast weather to plant thousands of lettuces, greens, and onions for you guys to enjoy in the spring. We used this chance at the end of January and early February to plant our Irish potato crop. We try to time it just right to avoid the coldest of the winter frosts, but yet have plenty of cool spring weather for the crop to flourish. If everything goes right, we'll have lots of Irish potatoes for you guys to enjoy in May. First abundant crop this week is sweet green cabbage. We transplanted this cabbage in November and it grows strong all the way through the fluctuating weather of late fall and early winter. We have to select varieties that can handle the temperature swings as well as the decreasing daylight when planted for the fall. Our cabbage usually comes in baby to medium size due to the natural fertility we use. There's a lot of flavor packed into these heads. I like to saute them with olive oil or make them into a coleslaw with our sweet carrots. We plant scallions for about half the year at Frog Song. They grow fairly slow compared to other crops, so we have to adapt our cultivation system accordingly. To begin with, we stale our beds for over a week, which allows the weeds to start germinating before we even plant the crop. So once the weeds start coming up, we'll take a flame weeder or a torch and we burn off the surface of the bed. Then we transplant our little onions into the beds so they get a running start ahead of the weeds. We'll need this as our cultivators will pass over the beds about half a dozen times before harvest, each time throwing a little more soil at the base of the crop. We start the harvest at a petite size like this, as they have the most tender texture and mild flavor. Legumes are always in the field at Frog Song. During the late fall and early winter, we plant almost entirely snow peas, due to their vigor during short days and resilience to the cold. We gave up on trellises a long time ago due to the cost of installation and cleanup. We've selected varieties to flower when the vines are only about 30 inches long. The seeds get planted on these nice tall beds that keeps the roots and the vines from getting waterlogged during winter rains. About 80 days after planting, we'll start seeing these beautiful pods from the little white flowers. So snow peas are really snappy and sweet. We like to eat them as snack food. Use them in place of potato chips. They're great like that. And I also like to dip them in hummus or any other kind of dressing that you like. Thanks for joining us today and hope you tune in to our next episode. Please continue to support regenerative agriculture and please come out to see all of our awesome crops as well as many other great products from our kitchen and our friends' farms at the farmers markets this week.